Hey YouTube, it's Maddie, the Emptiness Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you stopped by. If it's your first time, I hope you enjoy the video. And if you're returning, as always, I'm really glad you came back. So today I am going to share a little happy mail. And then I plan to do a little haul video for my birthday. I'm gonna let you see what crafty items I received my birthday this year. So let's get started. I think you can see this beautiful card I received from Elizabeth Custer Rogers, and it's just a fall card, but I believe it's stunning. She uses, I believe, paper that she calls black hole paper. It's super dark. I think Tim Holtz makes it. Looks like she white heat embossed and then possibly used a thin layer of Simon Hurley paste, lunar paste, I believe. And then, of course, some beautiful gold spattering. So I just thought that was lovely, made by Elizabeth. And in addition to that beautiful card, I got this beautiful card. And it's a shaker. It's an adorable little shaker. And you can see we have a turtle swimming across there. I think that was designed by Kendra's Card Challenge template. So if you want to take a look at Kendra's Card Challenge, you could see a bunch of adorable designs, and this is, I believe, one of them. So that is also from Elizabeth, and it came accompanied with this little prize I won. And this prize I won from Pam, aka PJB Stamper. So that is a full sheet die. I know there's a name for it, but it's got beautiful butterflies and stripes, and I'm excited to try that. So that's it for my happy mail. Next up, I'm going to give you a look at some of the gifts I received. So I got this adorable Tim Holtz die set, and it's a little set with cocktails inside. I thought it was super fun, and I was glad to receive that. I got, excuse me, I got this little sandwich makers. So it stands up like that, but here's the brand if you're interested. And I did receive that because it was on my gift list, and I told my husband, no, I'm not making pancakes or sandwiches, but maybe you've seen some of the crafters utilizing either a pancake maker or a sandwich maker in their crafting. I got it mostly because I loved the way it dealt with embossing. So let me know in the comments if that's something you would like to see on camera. I'd be happy to do that for you. And the rest are mostly coloring tools. So this, oh dear, it's got my address on it. This is the Faber-Castell watercolor markers. So I'm going to open that up and show you the boxing, and you'll get a better look. And we may even take a look inside and look at the markers. This is a free colorless blender, it says right on top. So just so you can see, I will leave it, but here's the boxing. Here's the colorless blender on top. Here are the colors. And Anyone in the craft community knows that Albert by Faber-Castell makes super high quality products. This one I wanted to try, even though I have quite a few lovely watercolor markers, because they are color fast. So you get this, here's what it looks like on the inside. Very fancy. And you get this little booklet. And, excuse me, oh, my goodness. And there are 30 colors. So I'll give you a quick peekity peek and let you see the colors. And then I will actually open one up so you could see the nibs. I liked this because it was light fast as well as dual tipped. So that's what it looks like. There you can see Faber-Castell. Let's close that up. And actually I want to put this back inside, but we'll close that up for now. And I'll give you a sneakity peek at the tips. So let's see what color this is. Middle purple pink. Okay, so I believe there's a fine and a bullet. This is the bullet, I'm sure. Yeah. And here is the brush. So it's the brush and the bullet. That's my favorite combination. I get all of my markers, if they're dual tipped, with a brush and a bullet or fine. I'm going to put this aside for now and leave this out because maybe we'll do a little bit of testing later, because what I have here is a huge selection of Caran d'Ache Neocolor 2 watercolor crayons. So these are also water soluble, and I believe these are water soluble, if I did not mention that. So I have a theme going on here with the things I like to play with in my craft room. I really, really love water soluble media, and I have tried these in a smaller pack, which I will keep in my crop bag so I can craft with it on the go. But this will be for here in my studio. So there's the packaging again. I'm going to open it up so you can take a peek and see what we've got. If you've never used these are phenomenal. Just love that. These are also super high quality and light fast. If you haven't heard that term before, light fast means it will not fade in either sunlight or indoor lighting. They are tested and have been a very popular product for many years. So here are the two trays. I believe you can see them both pretty well. So I'm going to put that back, and I think I am going to take out another purple, because I'm going to play with this with you for a second. Not too long, but just for a little bit. There you go. It's just a crayon, but it's a super duper fun crayon. Excuse me. And I'm going to put that aside. The last gift that I would like to show you is also an item that I've been playing with in my craft room for years. And I do own a smaller set, and I decided I would like to own the full set. So these are phenomenal. They appear to be, they seem like they are water-based, water-soluble pencils. But these are different because not only are they light fast, but they are permanent. So they do not, I don't think, is there shrink wrap here? Might be shrink wrap, I'm not sure. The shrink wrap is here, okay. So these also will let you take a better look. Look at all those beautiful colors. There's 100 colors in here. I'm gonna take off the shrink wrap. Let you take a full look at all of these beautiful colors. And yes, you're right, I am spoiled rotten. Absolutely have a super generous family, and they do spoil me on my birthday. So shall I give you a look under to see all of the trays? Not sure how the best way to store these are. Probably 50 in a tray. Are there 3 trays? Actually, yes, there are 3 trays. There we go. So first I'll have to do quite a bit of swatching. And then I'll have to figure out how to store all of these items. Any of you, if you have these items, and I'm going to take one out to play with just like the others. Any of you, if you have these items, let me know how you store them best, because not really sure what I'm going to do, but I'm excited to find out. So as you can see, this is my first go around with any of them, but I thought what I would do is take these 3 items and show you what they can do. So I have a couple of pieces of paper. There's a little piece, scrap of Bristol Smooth, and this is Canson Watercolor XL. And I just have a plain water brush here. And I believe the Bristol Smooth is supposed to be better, believe it or not, than the Watercolor XL. But I'm going to test them all on the watercolor first and see how they liquefy. So here is the pencil. So I just did a little scribble. See? Oh, come back. Yeah, pencils don't have that little nib that keep it from rolling. I have a plain water brush, and I'm just going to see if I can make those pencil marks disappear. And I believe they're gone. Let me just dab that on and let you have a look. Next up, we have the Caran d'Ache crayon. So I'm just going to scribble one time up and one down. There it is. Put it aside for the moment. Take my water brush, and let's see those marks disappear, and don't you know it, those marks are gone as well. I'll let you have a look and see. Yep. So what I saw when I saw a demo of these markers, this completely liquefied as well, and that's what blew my mind because I have not seen that in a marker before. So let's take a look. Here's the mark. It almost doesn't have any marks right now, which is pretty awesome. But it liquefied as if it were paint. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm going to say watercolor paper, although I thought it was not recommended as a first choice. All three did super well. So if we want to compare in a minute, so this was the Derwent. This was the Neocolor. And this was the marker. So let's do one more time. Oops, that doesn't belong there. And we'll also do Derwent, Neocolor, and marker. So let's put that aside and start with the Derwent. And the Derwent seems to have a little bit less intensity. But I'm going to see if I can pull it all the way down like I did with the marker. And with the Neocolor as well. But those just liquefied beautifully. No lines at all. Just loving that. Okay. So here it is on the Bristol. And we absolutely can pull it all the way down. Just put down a little bit more pigment this time. But we can absolutely pull it all the way down. And there are no marks. Have a look. There. Beautiful. And let's see how the Neocolor does on the Bristol. I think I forgot to show you the marks. I apologize for that. There are the Neocolor marks. And here comes the water. Oh, marks are completely gone immediately. Immediately. Now, I know many of you like to stick with certain brands. I know Tim Holtz has some watercolor crayons that match exactly his colors. Look at that. But when I've seen people use it, I could always see lines under, and that's not my jam. No, it is not. So with all of these colors, I'm pretty certain that I'll be able to mix whatever I like. And in fact, maybe I'll do a little mixing next. So here is the marker. Not very streaky at all, actually. There. Put down my water. Just a plain water brush, not even what is mostly recommended to use these. Excuse me, Jake. Off. I know you want to be pet. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, off, off. Thank you. All right. Just finishing up because apparently Jake wants to play or something. All right, take a look at that. There's the marker. And let's move my finger. Those look awesome, don't they? They really, really do not disappoint. And just because I want to, I'm going to see how they mix. So I'm going to let's pick a yellow. Let's pick a yellow and see how that goes. Since yellow's on the top shelf of this, I'm going to pick a yellow Derwent. Going to pick a yellow Caran d'Ache if it's not on a different layer, and that looks like a yellow to me. Yeah, that's a yellow. And one more for the road. We'll go with the marker. I can't get over these markers. I don't think, I'm going to have to try with some of my other markers. Let me know in the comments if you're interested. But I don't think my, I don't think any of my other markers go down this smoothly. So let's flip it. Let's flip it and do Derwent, Neocolor, and marker. Okay. Here comes some Derwent. I don't know how this will mix with yellow, but this one is appears less pink than the rest. But I tried to pick colors that wouldn't completely muddy up. So let's try those pencils. Here are the marks. And I'm going to try from the yellow up. So yellow is blending nicely. Oh, yes. Oh, that is just lovely. So I'll let you take a look. What do you think of that? Mix super easy. I do see some pilling there. Maybe the Bristol will not pill. I don't know. So let's try the Neocolor. And here we are. I'll let you see the marks. And then let's go ahead and liquefy. By the yellow first. And then the pinkish purple hue. Yeah. Beautiful. Yellow sort of washed out a little. I think I'm going to try a little more pigment and see how that rolls. I'll let you see it washed out first. Yellow seems to be pretty weak. This particular one that I chose. Maybe it's a pastel. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't clean off my brush. So let's give that yellow another shot. Because the pink is definitely going to overpower the yellow. Absolutely. So also it blends, even though the yellow is super weak, but it is pilling. So keep that in mind if that's something you're going to try. And again, I did say that I thought, even though this is water media, I thought I saw that Bristol was best to use for this. So let's see, these markers are juicy and delicious. Oh my goodness. Let's try the yellow now. Oh, that's the bullet. Gonna do the brush. Yeah, that's a stronger yellow. We'll get some sort of a mix there. Look at this. Let's see, is this clean now? Yeah. So let's bring in There. So it does mix, and I am getting pilling. So there you can see. There is a mix, but it's pilling. Let's see if there is less pilling on the Bristol Smooth. So I'm gonna try that and see if that's the reason. So we've got the pink and the yellow. And this is the Derwent. And then Neocolor. And then marker. I have to say, I'm super impressed with these markers. I'm not gonna lie. Here we go. I guess because the others I already knew I loved them. Yeah. And not really pilling this time around. Maybe a slight bit, but not too much. Little bit of pilling there. But the way that liquefies, just as if it were watercolor paint, I mean, that is something. That is something. So, next, Neocolors. I am going to try to really go heavy on this yellow because it is super, super light. There. Look how lovely. There you go. And then, last but not least, my new love of my life, these markers. Oh, goodness. Not streaky at all. It feels like a, an alcohol marker when it goes down. So little streaking. And let's give you a look-see. And again, start with the yellow. Looks like I had a little bit of pink still on there, but that's okay. And again, a slight bit of pilling. But beautiful mix, beautiful liquefied. I really love. So it looks like the Neocolor peels the least. They all liquefied. They all look beautiful. Here they are by themselves. So this is the Bristol. This is the watercolor paper. These are just fabulous. I am super happy, super, super duper happy. So I hope you enjoyed this share. And I hope if you're interested in seeing anything regarding these items in action, as well as the handy dandy sandwich maker, or even the adorable dies, please let me know. And this one as well, my gifty die. And if you enjoyed this share, please leave a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye, YouTube.